Hey guys, I'm just going to do a little gameplay of MX vs. ATV Alive. It's proven to be quite a nice game, honestly. It's better than my first impression of it for sure. So here's your main menu. There's my sexy looking Honda imitation bike and my decent looking rider there. And I'm going to just do my favorite track, or a race on my favorite track. Just a national, I guess. And I'm going to put it on rookie because I'm not that good, but I'm still good enough to do okay, if that makes any sense at all. A thing that made this game very good for me was that it still incorporated the rider reflex from MX vs. ATV reflex, which is probably my favorite racing game of all time, besides Need for Speed Most Wanted, and everybody knows what I'm talking about when it comes to Need for Speed Most Wanted. What's not to love? Anyway, you get your track girl and your FMF truck, and then there's a shitload of us sitting here waiting to go. So here I go, I'm looking for the hole shot. I'm actually probably going to get it this time. My last video of this, I really didn't fucking do well because I just crashed, or I didn't release quick enough on the clutch. So I went off the track there and I came back, so that kind of bit me in the butt. But that's cool. I'll pass them because I'm a pro, you know. Anyway. Now I'd like to talk about the game a little bit itself. The physics are pretty good. You can pretty much run into any corner as fast as you want, and you're coming out no matter what, as long as it's not like 3 feet wide, which sometimes happens. Don't get me wrong, it'll happen. And if you have all the assists on, like jumping assist and cornering assist, you can go sideways in the air and still land jumps, like on 2 wheels, cleaner than anything. And I got a little styling nose dive there across the finish line. Anyway, another thing it can be an advantage, can be a disadvantage to this game is, and I count it as a disadvantage, it's unlicensed vehicles, the same as, well, all 3 games have had them. Blaze for Honda, KTM for Blaze for Honda, and then they have a little Suzuki kind of imitation, which is not bad, but it's nice to have licensed vehicles because a lot of the Need for Speeds have licensed vehicles and they just look so awesome. And but other than that, the vehicles do well. Like, there's no real way to statistically compare them because they're pretty much the same thing, all built in the same engine or whatever. But they do look nice and they do ride nice, so that's a good thing. And the last thing I'd like to talk about is, well, 2 things. The specs are laid out nicely, which is awesome. You got brake balance, your balance between acceleration and top speed, which is just amazing. I don't know why I'm so enthusiastic. And another thing I'd like to talk about is just how well the riding is. Like, it's very responsive. You're not doing rider reflex every 3 seconds like in Reflex, the second game, but you're also on your toes, which is a good thing. And I just won, so that's awesome. And I sound really clueless right now, and that's awesome. So like or whatever the hell you want to do, or dislike. I don't give a shit. But I hope you enjoyed it.